Howdy y'all, NESHy Nick Anktel here. So the other day Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization dropped a Crystal Beast deck, and it wasn't very good, to say the least, but they did mention that if you have Crystal Bond and Crystal Beacon with this deck, that you could actually summon Rainbow Dragon turn 1. So that got me a little bit intrigued. I was able to actually figure out the combo myself, just from looking at their extra deck cards and some of their main deck choices, and it's actually pretty sweet. I would never have thought of it myself. Maybe one of these days, but shoutouts to them, seriously. But it wasn't very good the way they did it, because I ended up reading their version of the combo, and you're missing a couple more pieces that you could do. So I ended up taking it upon myself and showing you guys the optimized version of Turn 1 Rainbow Dragon. I'm using only cards that are legal in the OCG, so I'm not using Link Cross, not using Guard Dragon LP, any of those. So, without further ado, this here is Turn 1 2-card combo Rainbow Dragon. So here we are in EDO Pro. I'm first going to showcase the combo that the original Konami tweet posted, showing their version and their sequence of what this combo looks like. So I'm just going to kind of play this and let it go, and you can see what problems arise. So this is the first problem. They don't put Pegasus in the back row. So you can probably see this isn't going to be very optimal. We're not really using Sapphire Pegasus and Ruby Carbuncle in tandem as much as we can. So we're going to have to get a little creative in our combo though, because theirs uses all 7, and we don't really have a way to get the 7th out, but they do. I'm just going to kind of let it play and not really say anything, just have you look at the combo. It's very cool. Interesting. So then this is the end of the combo. We're just at Dark Templar Adignister, Shooting Riser Dragon, Rainbow Dragon, Amethyst Cat in the back row. Not the best board, gotta say. This kinda sucks, but it's cool that you get to summon Rainbow Dragon turn 1. But let me show you an even better way to do the combo. So we're gonna go first. Then we're starting off with Beacon Bond. Beacon Bond is an FTK, as many of you know. If you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know that this is just one of the best combos in the game, not gonna lie. It's better than Chick Tiger, mostly because Tiger's banned. We're going to use Sapphire Pegasus, put Pegasus in the back row. This is the correct move. We're going to Crystal Beacon out our Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. Ruby Carbuncle, it's your time to shine. Time to activate your effect. Summon out our Sapphire Pegasus over here and our Amber Mammoth over here. We're going to activate our Sapphire Pegasus effect again, and now we're going to put our 3rd Sapphire Pegasus in the back row. You know, when this comes up, we really just want to milk those Sapphire Pegasus effects. We're not even putting Zenith in the back row yet. Isn't that insane? We're going to use these 2 monsters, overlay into Gallant Granite, and we're going to use Gallant Granite's effect, pitching the Sapphire Pegasus. That's important in order to add Adamancipator Researcher. And you know, this is the 1-card Halki Fibrax. You know the drill. Sapphire Pegasus, 1-card Halki Fibrax, and draw 1. That's pretty good. Not draw 1, but you know what I mean. Rainbow Dragon to hand. Free add. Same thing. Crystal Bond is a +3. Isn't that crazy? We're going to special summon Buru Adignister with our Crystron Halki Fibrax. It's important that we use Ruby as our monster that to link summon Crystron Halki Fibrax, because we want to keep the Granite on the field, and you'll see why. We're going to then synchro these 2 into Wind Pegasus Adignister. So I really like this card actually, because it's kind of like we kind of need to just synchro into any kind of 7 right here. And this has a nice grave effect where if one of our cards gets destroyed, we get to destroy 1 card our opponent controls. I'm pretty sure that's the effect, something like that. But now we're going to use Pegasus, put another Pegasus in the back row. Look at that, these 2, that's pretty insane. We're just going to keep extending right here. We're going to go ahead and go into Cross Sheep, and then since we have an Xyz and a Synchro on board, we're going to go ahead and just tribute those off. Special summon Elder Entity in Tis. The real way, we're going to like actually hard summon the Elder Entity in Tis instead of just send it to the graveyard like the Dragma cards do. And we're going to use Cross Sheep's effect to bring back our Ruby Carbuncle, Soul Charge these two Sapphire Pegasuses. Now you see why this is the better way to do the combo. We're going to activate both of our Pegasus's effects, 1 and 2, and from here this is where we're going to grab our Zenith, and we're going to grab Topaz Tiger from our deck. Just going to put them in the back row because why not? And then we're going to link summon these three, Cross Sheep, Ruby, and Elder Entity Natis into Dark Templar Adagnister. You've probably never seen this guy before. We're not going to activate Elder Entity Natis's effect, blow up our own cards. But he says when a monster is special summoned to a zone that he points to, I can go ahead and special summon and add Ignister from my grave to a zone that he points to. So we're going to use Zenith's effect, summon our Eagle, add Rainbow Dragon to our hand in order to trigger the Dark Templar at Ignister. Then we can go ahead and special summon this Buru Guru. Now we're going to synchro summon these two, the Cobalt Eagle and the Bururu, into Shooting Riser Dragon. Shooting Riser Dragon can go ahead and foolish any card from our deck to the graveyard in order to reduce his level, but we can't use his effects that turn. Don't worry, Crystal Beasts aren't good to have grave effects. We're not good enough to have that, so we just want to send that name to the graveyard in order to get all 7... Wait, I can't summon Rainbow Dragon? Oh, I don't have a 7th name. At this point in the combo, we actually need our 7th name because we haven't been using, we've been using Pegasuses too much. Who knew using Pegasus too much would actually lead to a worse combo? But no worries, we're going to actually clear some zones right here. Go ahead and summon out Baguska just as another floodgate. Already this board is kind of an upgrade from the last board because we have some kind of way to stop our opponent from killing us. Well, look at this. I want you to see. Level 4 Shooting Riser Dragon. He lowered himself all the way to level 4. Level 4 Dragon, what does that make? Guard Dragon Pisty, baby. What? Look at that. He's going to do one of my favorite things in the game. Summon back a banished Zenith. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just I'm not even using Elpy because Elpy's banned in the OCG, so I'm just using all the cards in the OCG that are available in order to make this combo even better. Just really sticking it to him, you know? Not trying to be disrespectful, but this is kind of crazy. We're going to link those two into Saryuja to get ourselves out of the Guard Dragon lock, and then special summon Rainbow Dragon from our hand. Come forth! Rainbow Dragon, just so he can get boosted up by Saryuja a little bit, we're going to go ahead and tribute it off, special summon Rainbow Over Dragon from our deck, in attack position, why not? Baguska's going to put him in defense anyway, but look at this, 2 dragons. We can go ahead and link those into Union Carrier. Then Union Carrier is going to equip our Rainbow Over Dragon with a Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. So, we have a way to lock our opponent out of our extra deck and a Baguska so that they can't attack over our Destruction Sword lock. And look at this, if we get Lightning Stormed, it doesn't matter. We lose our Union Carrier, so what? And then they can't attack over anything? This is such a good lock, one of my favorite locks in the game, and we get to summon Rainbow Dragon on top of it. This is a Crystal Beast combo if I've ever seen it. And the only 2 Garnets that we added in our deck are the Adamancipator Researcher and the Bururu at Ignister dude. Everything else comes straight from the extra deck. And then the 3 cards we have remaining are Abyss Dweller and then the Access Code Talker combo. So it's we have a good amount of toolbox here if we do need it. We can go into Dweller instead of Baguska if we want to, but this is one of the cooler things too about this combo, equipping Rainbow Over Dragon with the Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. Oh, we can go ahead and summon another Rainbow Dragon if we want to. Why not? Ah, shoot. I should have put Baguska in attack mode first. That's okay. This is really just flexing on our opponent. We're going to put Baguska in attack, move Rainbow Over Dragon to attack mode. We're going to activate Rainbow Over Dragon's effect, banish the Zenith in order to boost him up to 8,300. Thanks to that Dragon Buster Destruction Sword, he now has enough to get in for game. Now, hope you guys liked that combo. Let me show you the deck profile so you can see just exactly what we're working with. Here we are with the deck profile, and you'll see straight away we don't have that many starters. We only have the basic 9. I guess if you count Upstart it's 10, but that's kind of the problem with doing pure Rainbow Dragon builds, is we can't really use Extravagance because like we want everything in our extra deck. We can't use Desires because we want to put all 7 names in our graveyard. I guess you can run Danger Mothman, but it doesn't really extend you into Sapphire Pegasus. You really want to see Sapphire Pegasus as much as possible every single game, but that's why we're kind of putting all these hand traps into our deck too, all these defensive cards to stop our opponents so that we can get combo. Upstart's just a way that we could really see Pegasus as much as possible, but yeah, the 2 Rainbow Dragons are good just because you don't really want 3, because the third one isn't getting you anywhere. You really want 2 so that you could use Zenith's effect. The second one you could special summon anyway, so it's not bad opening up the 1. 3 Zenith, mandatory in any Crystal Beast deck. This guy is just too amazing to not play at 3. 3 Pegasus, the MVP of the deck. 1 Mammoth, 1 Tiger, 1 Eagle, 1 Tortoise. These are all the bad ones. I'm sorry, Tiger. I know you're an ulti, but you're still not doing enough for the deck. We're not running Cat because that's just another brick, and the Zenith Axe is the 8th name, or the 7th name, and the 8th name because it's the 8th Crystal Beast, but we're only running 7 Crystal Beasts. We're running 2 Ruby Carbuncle so that we could always keep one in the deck for Crystal Beacon, and we're running 1 Researcher, 1 Buru, and 1 Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. These could all be used in the hand, so if you draw into it, it's not the end of the world. You could just make Granite, summon Researcher from hand. If you make Halki Fibrax, you can summon Buru from the hand, and Union Carrier can equip Dragon Buster Destruction Sword from the hand. Next up are hand traps, triple Ash, triple Valor, triple Nibiru. Valor instead of Imperm so that we could do the Selene access code combo. If you don't know that, I'll go into that a little bit later. Triple Bond, triple Beacon, like the play starters, triple Bridge. This is Crystal Beast, like 2 Promise. You could play 3, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Wanted to keep a little bit more space in the deck for other cards. Crystal Blessing is kind of a mandatory card in Crystal Beast. 1 Monster Reborn. You could play the Promise over Monster Reborn if you really want to, but Monster Reborn has a little bit more versatility. And the 1 Upstart, so we could see Sapphire Pegasus that much more often. For our extra deck, we're running 1 Rainbow Overdragon, 1 Natis. This is all pretty much for the combo, so I don't think these really need explanation. Abyss Dweller is for Toolbox, and then Access Code Talker Selene. So if you don't know this combo, you could just summon Sapphire Pegasus, put Zenith in the back row, Granite Researcher, and then you make those into Halki Fibrax. Halki Fibrax is going to summon Effect Valor from the deck, and then since Effect Valor is a spellcaster, you can link that into Selene, and if there are at least 3 spell cards on the field or in either player's graveyards, then she gets 3 counters. She gets a counter for each spell card, but as long as you have 3, you can remove all 3 and then special summon Effect Valor from the graveyard and then link those into Access Code Talker. And now Access Code Talker can banish the Selene and the Halki Fibrax for 2 pops, and he's boosted up by 3,000 thanks to Selene being a link 3. So that's just like a little package that you could play. I decided to play that because you have kind of 3 open slots, and I felt like these were like the most impactful slots I could incorporate. You know, if you're going second, you don't really want to focus on the Rainbow Dragon route. I mean, that is cool, but like I feel like this is just a little bit better at breaking boards. If you want to OTK, you can go Rainbow Overdragon and do the 8,000. You saw that earlier, but I mean, if you activated Upstart. I hope you really liked this video. You know, this was a lot of fun to make, and I really enjoyed kind of how cool it was to summon Rainbow Dragon just off of 2 cards. I never thought it'd be possible, but in 2020, I guess it is. And it makes me even more excited that I got to improve upon the combo and extend it even further, and I got to bring it to you guys and show you just about what this deck can do. So I hope you guys like this video. I know I kind of knocked on the original Konami tweet earlier for not extending as far as they could have, but you know, without them I wouldn't have known this combo would even exist. So shoutouts to them, shoutouts to Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization for sure, because they translate a lot of the stuff very well. I used Google Translate on the original tweet to find out the combo, and boy was it a nightmare trying to decipher all the weird Japanese translations. It kind of reminded me how great Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization really is and what they do for the community, so big shout outs to them. Make sure to join the Crystal Beast Duelist group so that you can join in on the Crystal Beast conversation that's happening right now, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on more Crystal Beast content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.